Alright, looks like everything is up and functional. Welcome, guys, to another great day of Dota 2. I am trying to time my intros to fit... Oh, how dare you, advertisements. I am trying to fit my intros to fit YouTube recordings. It just seems to be the case that whenever I hit the stream button, it will start, and in about 5 seconds of the opening will always get cut off. So I have to count in my head. So if you guys miss part of it, that's why. But I'm trying to balance. So let's just make sure my sound settings... The opening will always get cut off. Awesome. Make sure my settings were good. So we will start matchmaking right away. 3,437. I'm feeling good about that. I'm at level 187 in the Battle Pass. Haven't moved much. I didn't really get the chance to play a lot of games recently because my HTC Vive came in. I'm not advertising the HTC Vive, but... I've never tried VR before, so I figured I'd get it, and I've been spending a lot of time setting it up, getting all the settings right, downloading the games, all that jazz. If you do buy one, aside from me saying anything about it, make sure that you contact their support if you don't get any of your bundle. I had a problem where my Steam card didn't come in. I didn't get access to my $50 for the sale if you had ordered for the sale. They can fix that instantly, though. If you just tell them what your order number is, it's just boom, done. I guess it was a problem. So that was cool. I'm actually feeling a little motion sick because I was playing a lot today, like 5 hours before this stream. Couldn't help myself, you know. I'm thinking for now I'm probably not going to incorporate it into my stream because it's very hard the way I have it set up. So I have a room to the left of me, kind of diagonally left from me, that is much bigger workspace. You guys can see the wall behind me. It's really close to my computer, and I actually have an L-shaped desk, so over here is part of my desk. There's just no way to really play here, so I had to set it up over there because it's the only reasonable area I could play non-standing room games. And because of that, it'd be very difficult to stream because I'd have to set up a separate camera. This webcam I'm using that's attached to my top of my computer is not going to cut it. I can't just angle it over that way. It's very far away. Same thing with the mic. I'd have to set up... my mic will probably work, but I'd have to move it significantly away from my computer. I don't even think the cord's long enough, so I'd have to buy a new cord. And it's just not... It's not a viable option right now. But in the future, we'll see what happens. Right as I'm going to ban Nature's Prophet, I will also note that everybody who watches me on Twitch, because it's not a thing on YouTube currently, if you scroll down below my picture, I have set up my tip area. I am still not a Twitch partner yet, so I can't have, you know, subscribers and I can't get revenue that way, but I can have tips run through Streamlabs. It takes both PayPal and credit cards. I am not trying to convince you to tip me. It is totally optional. There is no expectations, but for anybody who feels the need to you know, I didn't even ban, did I? I totally forgot. For anybody who feels the need to, you know, put that support towards the channel, that's awesome. Much appreciated. Right next to where I have my most recent follower, I'll have my most recent tip displayed and my biggest tip of all time displayed to give you guys the appreciation that you deserve for helping me, you know. Two-way street, of course. So I just wanted to note that once. Obviously, you guys will see it. It's a big red button right below. Even if you don't watch me on Twitch generally, you watch me on YouTube, you can always come to the Twitch channel. Even when I'm offline, it still works. To my understanding, it's relatively simple. I've looked into it and tried to customize it to be effective, so... Just throwing that out there. And I suppose the cat could stream, but he's really, really dumb. I'm feeling a Bristle. I'm feeling the Bristle. Bristle doesn't care about clock because you just turn around inside cogs. And Marana, like, whatever. I guess getting stunned sucks, but other than that, it doesn't matter. I had to pick early because I don't want to screw Slark over. Or anybody else on my team, like my mid. Offlaner should pick third, but second, it's not a big deal. So, they have nerfed Bristleback space damage, as I discussed before in that patch. Because of that, I'm going to have to be very careful. How am I going to go about accomplishing a challenge of some sort? That's the real question. I'm definitely not getting that. I don't think there is anything left in the Rising Tide I can get. I guess that's fine. That could totally happen. So I'll just put that down for now. Queen of Pain, I don't mind at all. As long as I turn, done. Oh, I mean, my cats are really, really not bright. My two cats, they have something wrong with them. I'm convinced myself. I am not 100% sure, but they're just not with it. They're very lazy. They don't do anything, and like when you try to like do anything around them, they just look confused. They don't really react. Very strange. AM is anti-Slark. I don't know about that. That's true. Wraith King is like the worst pick against AM. And AM was picked as the 4th, and we pick after, so I don't know why he picked into it. I don't know, man. It's always ridiculous.
That's good. So getting up to level 25. But... yeah. See, that's the issue. But I mean, we should be fine. I don't know about taking
this guy
late, though. We don't really have better late game. It's
Asmodeus, my dude. My dude right now. I'm with him. He's positive, but he's realistic. Wraith King was a horrible pick. It is not going to go well. But once we hit level 25, we have a chance of hurting the anti-mage, I guess. The good thing is I'm kind of okay against anti-mage, but not great. Because if I'm mana'd out in lane, for example, I'm going to have a big problem. So I have to focus on mana regen instead of mana pool. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Bristle does very little damage now, but it's still more than a lot of supports. So I'm with my Ring of Basilius, which had 7. I mean, I'd be doing 49 normally, which is more than Clink's, I guess. I'd be doing similar to Death Prophet, because she actually has 4 less damage than what it says. Learned the wrong cast? What? What does that even mean? I'm confused now. Life is confusing. I think he means he took the wrong thing to jungle. I hope that's what he means. Yeah, he can't jungle before he gets Vampiric Aura for sure. It's just not going to work. I guess Death Prophet doesn't mind. Okay. Wasn't sure. So, I would love to take Bristleback level 1, just to kind of prevent any harass from the Witch Doctor or a Marana gank, but I really can't, I can't afford to not get last hits with Quill Spray, since Bristleback's base damage kind of sucks now. With my Ring of Basilius, I do a little bit more, but it's still not good. I'm very concerned with the Witch Doctor's ability to harass me. It's going to be very dangerous being in this lane as time progresses. It's going to harass anti-mage as low as he'll let me. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just letting himself go super low in HP. Poor planning. I made some poor planning there myself.
What is Mirage doing?
I am so low on HP, and it's so sad to be Bristleback here. Just gonna soak.
No, okay.
That's still good. He didn't want to steal the kill from his carry in bottom lane, but I
I
mean,
don't know what the fuck she was doing. She was trying to trick and treat to go farm, I guess, but like, who does that?
I'm in a really rough spot. Huh. That's not great. Ninja Mage is almost out of, I gotta get another level of Bristle back. I gotta be careful here. I'm dead. The Witch Doctor should get the... Ah! I think I'll probably end up needing this. Might as well get it now.
I don't know how many mana I'll be back.
There we go. It's a little bit overkill, but it'll work. Gives me a little bit of passive regen that I'm going to definitely enjoy. And that burst mana might help me get a kill on Anti-Mage if he's already blinked.
Give you a couple of ghosts.
Every bit of health I can take away from Anti-Mage is very important here. I have to put him in a position where he is potentially going to be ganked. If Anti-Mage chases too far, he'll die.
There's a room bottom.
Alright, I'm going to go for the bounty rune here because Wraithing seems to have taken to this part of the jungle.
She started walking this way. She can jump out. I'll jump you. It's better this way.
I'm getting some passive regen from these mangoes, but it's certainly not ideal. He has his ring of health now, and that makes me super sad.
Hey, Wraithing, do you want to come use this shrine? Death Prophet, you're invited as well.
I guess I'll be using my own shrine because I'm not going to not use it. I need it desperately. I need it like desperately. Just for my own safety, because obviously Anti-Mage is going to be getting up there in levels. He's going to hit level 5 before I do, and that's a problem. I can't really afford to let him do that. I love getting those extra procs. These people are so aggressive. I'd love to kill Anti-Mage, but I can't kill him solo with that Ring of Health.
Hey, this camp is stacked a lot. I don't know how you feel about that, but...
I wonder how Death Prophet's doing against Queen of Pain. Ooh. Did I hit him? There we go. And now I can get my wonderful item. I would have loved to get boots first, but I couldn't afford to. I need the Ring of Health too bad. Now I actually have some regen, so I can exist. The best part about the passive procs of Quill Spray from Bristleback are that they don't cost mana. It's wonderful. Alright, now with Warpath I can do something. Warpath has been nerfed a couple times, but it's still better than nothing. I'm actually getting some decent health. I have more HP regen than Anti-Mage does, so all I have to do is kind of pressure him. That or get Witch Doctor caught out of position. He wanted that so bad, you could tell. Oh, mana boots. Oh, thank you, Ogre. Oh, that's so huge.
Yeah, I won't build it in. That's mighty unfortunate.
Deny. Yes. Yes. A kill for Bristleback. I'm just gonna leave this there to weaken their ability to pull that. If they desired to, which they probably don't, but you never know. Alright, I have plenty of health regen now. I probably don't need this mango, so I might as well eat it. She might have just saved my life. That's awesome. She just killed the Anti-Mage. That's so huge. Would have been a little better if she was able to take the tower, but, you know. Clinks is suffering by himself, and I feel a little bit bad about it. Good news is I'm about to finish my treads. Then I'll finish my Vanguard just for some protection against all of right-click of these four, actually. Everybody, even Queen of Pain does right-click, actually, so everybody. I'll stop being right-clicked by the whole team, and I'll get a lot stronger. I'll be able to actually take a hit. Give me some health, too, which is always nice. I have a lot of health now, thanks to my treads. Goodbye. I knew I was dead. There's no way to stop that. As soon as he got so much damage where my Bristleback I wasn't turned. I needed to turn much faster, which was unfortunate. But it's okay. I leveled up from it and killed the Witch Doctor, ruining his economy. As much as Anti-Mage does get some of that money back, which is really sad. Ideally, now that he's such low health, he won't be able to stay here very long. That's the goal, anyway. I have a level up on him, so I'm just going to come and just bully him again. If Witch Doctor doesn't come, which he probably will, but if he doesn't, then he's screwed.
Oh shit, watch out, shoot. He's gonna hook.
Yep, he'll run. I'm going to work towards level 10 when I get my 2 mana regen. And like I said, I'm just gonna make sure anti-mage can't do anything here. Two mana regen, awesome. Anti-mage is not feeling like a particularly good farmer right now. And I like it. That's exactly the point. Make sure he can't come near this creep wave safely. Alright, time for my Vanguard. Always an exciting time. I'm thinking that in this particular game... I don't know. Blade Mail, probably. Anti-mage has so many stacks on him. It's fun to be me. I think I'm one of the highest levels in... Oh. Extra great. The way he was going to farm, I just ruined that too. Coincidentally, mostly. I don't need to be there. Me continuing to interrupt Anti-Mage's farm is fine. I'll hit the tower. It's not as good as killing Anti-Mage, but... Anti-Mage. I should have turned around and doubled down just to kill Anti-Mage. I probably could have. Considering that I take, 40% less from the back. But what are you going to do? They're able to get these big rotations top, so... What level is Clinks? It's only 9? I'm 2 levels above Clinks. That's kind of sad. We have no towers. That's also sad. He's going to have his Battle Fury in a minute, which is very unfortunate for us, because we really don't want that. I love coming in and just saving the day. I feel like a superhero. Come mid. That's funny. I love that. That has made them so sad. Alright, I don't have a lot of time with this. But I still get a tower. I don't care if she does a short range arrow, it doesn't do anything to me. I started anti-mage farming like a jerk. There he is. He's terrified of me still. I love it. It's unfortunate I can't go down there, but I have to ping that to make it clear to them. Oh, shocking. My TP's on cooldown. People. Alrighty. Got blade mail, so anti-mage does not want to fight me now. It probably will not go well. I'm considering getting a Heaven's Halberd. It's actually a pretty good item here. I think it would be good. Change what recipes look like? Interesting. They're being so negative over there. Oh, apparently we got our challenge. Nice. What level? Level 3? We have to win. Oh, this has to happen, my friends. I don't think anti-mage realizes that I have a blade mail. Bye. I'll just leave. That's so great. I got anti-mage and I just left. Yeah, I don't know. That's very interesting to me. I like the look of it. It looks better. It's like unique recipes with a little picture of it. I think that's awesome. Just confusing because I don't remember them ever having a patch log on it. But hey, you know. Quap invis, friends. Anti-mage is suffering so desperately. 20 minutes, he has a Battle Fury basically, and he's just getting to use it now, and that's very good for us.
Why?
Really need to turn around there. I really needed people to actually be there for me, since only one person was dying. I feel like the rest of the team should have backed me up. I'm like the biggest person on the team, but it's okay. At least they got Mirana, so there's something good of it all. It just irritates me when I actually go in. I'm like, okay, I'll fight, and then nobody fights. My anti-mage is going hard for this tower, and that's not happening. Alright, well, Wraithking's there, so I'll just let him soak that experience and stuff. And I will appear here to fight. I have no fear of Witch Doctor. Oh, nice. A little bit more health never hurts. I ain't taking a lot of damage. Oh. Depending how this goes, I could make something happen. Nope, never mind. My team's got it for once. Antimage could probably do some serious damage to me, but he won't. Yeah, they just leave you. I mean, that's Dota. That's Dota. I'm glad I have some decent HP regen so I can keep going. My team needs to go with me, though. I'm Bristleback.
Yeah, probably that.
I don't go back. I don't know what back is. Get that viscous nasal goo. Higher level. There we go. That'll be huge. Then whoever the most dangerous right clicker is, generally anti-mage, I can just make not do anything, and then everybody else can focus me if they want. It will not work. They're all not up here with me, so I mean, I'll gladly gladly just push the wave a little bit, put them in a position where they feel they have to respond. Get some easy levels. Wraith King seems to be causing a lot of drama there.
No.
This is what you dream of, just being able to split push like this as a hero who shouldn't even really be able to split push. Alright. I'm tanky. I have a Vanguard. I do not care. Just keep putting those Warpack stacks on. They give me bonus damage. Is it a haste room? It's not going to go up anytime soon. Unfortunately. Alright, now we're just taking tower after tower. This is huge for us. And we're about to get what I've been waiting for. Heaven's Halberd also gives me evasion, so I'm very strong. And I guess Octarine Core is the next step in the process, because why not? Anti-Mage finally has a Yasha. He is certainly not scary by any degree. Question is Anti-Mage going to push it himself? Is he threatened by Death Prophet? Because he should be. Sad that I don't have that many kills. I have a decent amount, but I don't have more kills, considering that I'm pretty fed, but it's okay. I'm almost level 18. That speaks to, you know, speaks enough to what I've been doing. Alright, now I do some real damage. Another 6 damage per stack. Another 1% movement speed. Yeah, my max stacks went up. I fear no one. Orchid Clink should be able to kill this Queen of Pain any day. Maybe not. Just tanky, I guess. Take that, ranged creep. Oh. I'm shocked Queen of Pain didn't die for that, but that's okay. What really should happen... No, I can't believe he's got a Manta. What really should happen is, they should have pushed on that. Taking a Rax for some tier 2s is fine. But, no big deal. So not the end of the world. I was stuck in cogs and I didn't intend to, and that was the real problem. And when Dr. Spartan put his ward past me, so I couldn't turn to run, I had to... Well, I could, and I tried to, but I still got hit with all that damage with no ability to spray quills everywhere. They're not pushing the air. I'll tell you that right now. I think Anti-Mage knows that I'm too powerful for him to really do much about. Which is nice. However, I would like him to make the mistake and die. A lot of deaths. There we go. I'm getting good farm, though, and I just have to keep that up. Looks like they took the... Oh. They don't have Anti-Mage directly in, with them right now. I probably should save for buyback. It's a little bit more important than finishing an Octarine Core.
Honestly, just go. They're gonna know. They don't know that we have wards.
Dirty? Ah, Bristleback's great. Even though he's been nerfed a lot, I love playing me some Bristleback. Sometimes. He was a good pick against Anti-Mage, because although you suffer in the early game, in the late game, you just buy a Blade Mail, Heaven Salabrid, what does Anti-Mage do? He looks at you. And he can't take the damage. He's not very good at resisting physical damage. He has agility carry, so eventually he will be, but not until way late. And if we're still going at that point, we have an issue. Okay, I will gladly take it. I will gladly take that. Ha! It's huge. It's awesome.
Their bottom.
I love having such a huge radius. Alright, I do a lot of damage. I just gotta get this going. Of course, I got the fortify. I should have figured as much. Alright, there goes their sentry. We got the tower, which is huge. Stunned for a year. I forgot that I had Aegis, by the way. I have buyback in case things go horrible. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Quill Spray is great. I think I have to come back. I just, she's shocked. I thought they were gonna
make up for the fact that we killed Anti-Mage.
the barb, it hurts.
Game a little bit more. We can take the shrines now, though.
We're sitting in base. I mean, I don't know how that's my fault. Like, that should have happened when they got me. I don't know why they didn't. Clink's had a problem. Clink's was regenning, I understand. But, like, we had other heroes. Oh, that just bothers me, you know? I TP'd in, and obviously they backed... The Anti-Mage was dead, so they didn't really have the need to go in. The point was is that I could buy back, we could push, or rebuff anything they were about to do, which they did come. I was right. They all came. However, my team was done. They're all done. They didn't want to do anything.
And she's alone, and she's dead, so let's just go and back on out of here.
I'm just so... I'm salty too, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to be salty, you know? I'm not gonna say it's not even worth it. She's just gonna be... She's gonna be like that.
I mean, you were kind of pushing alone. I agree we all should have gone, but we weren't there. You shouldn't have gone that far.
Oh, I am back. Awesome.
Now it looks as if they're going to Raxus, boys.
Thanks to some... Yeah, that was a series of bad events. We got a chance here. I mean, Anti-Mage isn't huge yet, but it's not going well anymore. I'm just really sad because this challenge is kind of hard to get, in my opinion. My problem is getting clocks cogged because nobody can save me. Clinks won't.
Just do not die.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't know I was playing with a robot.
Get us out. There we go. Spell lifesteal. That's what I've been needing. This is what I think I can do something with. And they got one Rax. It was the melee, which sucks, but understandable. Oh, they got that Rax too. Crap, I didn't realize that. I don't pay attention. I don't know. I mean, the best thing we can do now is just try to regroup completely. Like, not do anything dumb. Like, that's dumb. We're gonna have some real problems with Anti-Mage. I don't know what's wrong with DP. I'm kind of irritated because my job was to keep AM down, and I did for the whole, you know, early to mid game. Yet, now he's going to get farmed because nobody could continue doing a good job, basically. That's all it comes down to, is people couldn't continue to do a good job. And now, we're going to suffer immensely. I should have gone greedy and just gone for the Octarine, because obviously my ability to Heaven's Halberd means nothing.
So we know we can win fights. That's good. So we should probably, this is just a thought, try to smoking.
Yes. Nice. Ogre, my hero. Oh, good. I had to back out. I have no health. Man, I'm dead. Clock, I knew he was trying to hide. I actually saw you went to the semifinals in the Battle Cup. I did know.
And it's gone.
What do you mean, where was I? I've been playing with my HTC Vive. I've been busy. I've never really played the Battle Cup. I think I played once one year, and I didn't really want to continue. It was just kind of meh. Yeah, I've been a busy man in between streaming and all that stuff. Lots of stuff. New job. I had to go to training on Monday. Tomorrow. I should have said tomorrow. That day, whatever they call it. Those crazy kids. This looks bad. Looks like Anti-Mage does not carry detection. He bought an Assault Cuirass. I think it's to resist the physical damage of me and Clinks, but somebody else should have bought it instead of him. The day that shall not be named, absolutely. I'm not super excited. I'm excited to have a new job. I'm not super excited because it's work. You know, start a new job, I gotta start doing stuff again. Instead of just playing video games, which would be superior.
Not gonna lie to you guys, the later we go, the worse it'll be.
We need to catch. Can't be one. One won't be enough. Fine details. Fine details. Job, no job. I mean, it doesn't matter. I do have a buyback in a minute.
Sneaky deaky like. Roshan time!
Having buyback. No, not Anti-Mage. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Who's out of position? Wraith King? We could probably do something here. And they're just focusing on Ogre like a jerk. Nice.
Anti-mages at our base. Buy back. Buy back, Red King. Kill him.
I mean, that was huge.
That was our only chance.
Force buybacks, that's right.
Will we fuck it up? You bet your sweet ass we will.
Yeah, I think good companies are more important than the job you do for them. Everybody has their own different opinion on that, but it doesn't matter what you do as long as the company has respect for you. That's a huge factor. We have Clinks. Why is he split pushing ever? Can I ask that question? I just forgot. I thought we had a Clinks. To be honest with you. Like, that's huge. That's so huge. I have no mana, by the way. Oops. Why can I... There we go. Ping. That's real. That's not real. Wrong. That's me. We just can't, we can't do anything. It's ridiculous. The company I'm going to be working for, from what I can tell, is great. And the job is great, so I'm happy on both fronts. But we'll see. I haven't started yet, so I can't really be making jumps.
I'm not gonna lie, 2 games ago I had a Wraith King go jungle. That's just not the meta right now. Jungle is like totally off limits. 2-1-2 works so much better. Safer and make up.
No, this is so bad. I'm so dead. Ah, GG. It really depends on what kinds of damage they have. So, usually Blade Mail is best as soon as they start hitting you. It doesn't matter whether you're advancing or retreating. It's mostly, are you taking damage? Yes. Use it. However, there are certain times when you're more afraid of an ability they're going to use when you're advancing or retreating. So, Queen of Pain wants to use her ult when we're together. So if we're ever together and I see Queen of Pain nearby within blink range, I'm probably just going to activate Blade Mail, because if she makes the mistake of just following through, just blindly saying blink ult, she's going to pay. But it really depends on the teammates. So like with an anti-mage, I might wait until we're retreating, because he's not really, you know, he's not going to use his biggest thing, which is his ult, depending on what hero you are, until the end. So I want to get that back on him, even though he has magic resistance. And what's up, Zithe? If that's how you would pronounce that. It is hard to really figure out exactly when. It's a struggle. But I would say it always depends. I lost 26 MMR. Dang. I hate that. Why couldn't I lose 25 or 24? Well, going into the money, I actually was poor, I guess, because of my 2 buybacks that really sunk me. I would imagine that's why, anyway. I mean, yeah. Because I was, even if I curved up like this, I'd still have a couple thousand more MMR. I mean, 1,000 net worth. So I would have been with the rest of my team. But their team was way above ours. I just can't even understand what we could have done, what I could have done better. I did 10,000 more damage than the Clinks. I did the same as the Death Prophet, who complained. There you go. Ogre did fine. Wraith King did nothing. He didn't do any damage, and he's a Wraith King, because jungle Wraith King isn't a good thing. It's not a good build. It never seems to work out. I had nearly as much farm as him doing a hard solo off lane when he built a Midas. And that tells you pretty much everything. Our main problem was that Anti-Mage was wicked rich, and Queen of Pain was coming up there. I guess Mirana was catching up too, which is really scary. She was able to buy a Midas, and we didn't take advantage. It actually makes me super sad, by the way. You can look at the player items. I just heard an amazing sound, and I assume it is related, if it ever pops up, to Zethay, who just came in and said hi. Thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family/corporation. We're a family-run business. I'm sure that the Afro Chick can show you the ropes. President of Welcoming Committee, if I can speak properly today. So Mirana got Hermitis super late, 20 minutes. This should have been punished. This should have been super punished. She had nothing. I mean, I guess the magic wand and boots is kind of scary, but she had nothing until 20 minutes. At 20 minutes, I had my blade mail. I had a Vanguard blade mail. We should have been able to run over them. Mirana came into my lane a couple times, really didn't accomplish much. I don't know why the rest of us weren't stomping on them. I don't know what happened. Realistically, you have to take advantage of this, right? So if there's 2 people up in my lane, Witch Doctor and Anti-Mage, that means that you're on a 4v3 the rest of the map. So apparently Death Prophet was doing well versus their mid for a while anyway. Looking at the player net worth, I mean, Queen of Pain always had money. Death Prophet was similar, though. I mean, Death Prophet was definitely below for most of the game, but she was doing okay. So bottom lane should have been a stomp. But Clinkz... We had a jungler, number 1, which ruins it, but Clinkz apparently did nothing with Ogre. Ogre did a ton, and Clinkz just kept dying, not getting farm. I mean, if you look at the net worth, Clinkz is just low. He just had no farm, and this is really what killed us, because he couldn't fight. You know, Clinkz items were, let's see, he got an Orchid, which is his first real item at 27 minutes, and he turned it into a Bloodthorn. No other items, why bother, right? No need for a Dragonlance, that would be ridiculous. Turned it straight into a Bloodthorn, and then went Deso late. You buy Deso early if you're going to buy it, not late. Realistically, the reasons we lost were because I got a little greedy. I made a couple mistakes, definitely, with when to buy back and when to fight and when to get out. But Clinkz had nothing, useless to the team. Wraith King had nothing, useless to the team. So we're basically fighting 3v5. But that's okay. I mean, obviously, you can see the mistakes and you can learn. So, like, I will never make the mistake of jungling Wraith King. After seeing that jungle Wraith King, I already know better. That just teaches you your lesson right off the bat, and I think that's okay. Oh, I promised I would show you guys, by the way, the how the Arcana vote was doing. So I put all my votes into Invoker. I dumped them this morning because that's what I do. But here are the heroes that have hit the end, or you can look at them over here. So if you care what I think, my friends, dump everything into Invoker. If you refuse, dump everything into Pudge. If you refuse, dump everything into Rubik. I don't care about any of these other heroes. It is between those 3, since Puck got out round 1, which makes me so sad. My prediction, based on what I've seen, is that Quap doesn't stand a chance at all. Basically, the top, I don't know, how many will we get to? What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8? The top 8, probably going to be Pudge. I don't know if AM's popular enough, is he? I mean, I'm not sure. It'll be Pudge, Rubik, Invoker. I can't tell some of the ones down here. That's a little bit iffy. Sven will probably be up there. Probably TA, actually. Maybe AM. You can't do AM and Drow, otherwise it would be. So whichever one wins will be up there. Roughly, that'll be my prediction. It dumped everything into TA. I can understand. TA is a good pick, too. I'm wondering if TA will actually make it. Who was TA up against last? TA was up against the Wind Ranger. She barely won. I don't have high hopes for TA then. If TA barely won against Wind Ranger, then and Mirana barely won too, though. So I guess they'll be up against these people, and I guess they're not really particularly. Nobody really voted that way. Nobody cared. You see a lot more votes in people who care. Axe might make it too, actually. Because nobody else seems very popular in this particular bracket besides Rubik. Oh, I guess Sven. I don't know. There's a lot of hot contested ones, but you can see that most of the votes are going to reside in places like you can see 4.5 million thought it was important to make sure Invoker won. Which is obviously a huge number. 4.2 million made sure Pudge got to it. I'm happy because the people I care about are already super popular. The only thing that makes me sad is that Pudge and Invoker, if they win their relative brackets, will go up against each other. How is this a 6-minute wait? And they'll have to knock each other out before the final. If it was opposite, maybe I could get to a Pudge/Invoker final, and I don't care who wins. Either one's fine with me. But what are you going to do? So now I'm just waiting for this irritating game to eventually kick on. I don't know why it's not. It's been 6 minutes, 40 seconds. I need last hits and assists for my weekly challenges. And Phoenix is my daily. I could actually do a daily for once. I never do that. I always forget. I always forget to try to play them when I'm playing non-ranked. Big mistake. Yeah, I would hope it wouldn't be side blades, but for TA, I'm not really sure. It could be. I do hate when they override a good immortal. I can't think of any heroes it would happen to, but I think it has. You'd hope that they'd avoid using a slot that's already been taken up by something else good. You could hope, anyway. So I'm just waiting patiently now. Like, geez, 7 minutes. Am I ever going to get a match? Nobody knows. Find out next time on this episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh my god, it is killing me right now. I'm not used to waiting this long. It just, like, is eating away my time to play. It's destroying it entirely. Oh, oops. Made a little coin sound, my bad. That was me. My Moobot lets me know when people follow and stuff like that, because Moobot's so helpful, but when I'm not in that particular tab, I don't matchmake in US West because I live on the East Coast. I'll just throw that down right now. I live on the East Coast. Probably not ideal to matchmake in US West. But if I'm not tabbed into Moobot, then it won't make a sound until I tab into Moobot. So sometimes when I end a stream and I X out all my windows, if I don't X them all out at once I get to the Moobot tab, it'll just make all kinds of sounds if I've gotten followers and stuff. I'm just like, because I forget. Yeah, I don't live anywhere near US West. I'm in Massachusetts. That's the most specific I'll get. But I'm in eastern Massachusetts. So, West is very far away. Very far away. Whew. I could probably still get good internet for it, but why bother risking my ping going up? This is... I cannot believe this right now. I guess I'm just going to restart it, because I feel like something might have gone wrong. Usually I wouldn't do that, but I think in this case it's the right thing to do. Jeez, I hate that stuff. I guess my next reward I'm looking forward to is the Immortal Treasure 3, because when it does come out, I'd like to have an extra go at it. I'll finally get some 500 tokens to use. I don't really care about that. I don't care about that either. I don't know. I like to play in my own area. I just feel like it's better if everybody plays in their sector, because then you get those people who are playing in other sectors and they're scoring with the ping and the match and the connection and all that crap. Wow. I want that so bad. That's my next real reward. I opened so many of these player packs, by the way. So, where is it? It's in Compendium, right? Yeah, player cards. And for a while, they were letting you hit a button, I guess. I had seen it before. To get rid of all your commons in one go, and now it just won't do it for me. It just went away. It just didn't work. I have all these things, and I don't want to go through like the hundreds of cards I have. 100, whatever it is. It's a lot. To get rid of... It's like 200 cards. To get rid of all these things, so I have to click on it, and then I have to decide, like, oh, you know... Like, obviously all the silver ones I can just recycle, but it takes forever. Like, it takes a year to recycle them all. Just so I can get more dust to buy more packs. And it's like, I don't really care, you know? It's like, it doesn't matter. I don't really like the whole card thing anyway. By the way, has Compendium opened up for anything else at this point? I know it does the All-Stars. Favorite team, I did OG just because. I didn't really have a reason. I actually got some of these right. I was shocked. I was so happy. Got points. Basically free points. Oh my, I cannot believe I am still matchmaking. What is wrong with my internet? I feel like anytime I'm just gonna like crash suddenly, you know? That would be really bad. I'd be really mad. Once the stream has been cut, it just kills that continuity, and it just bothers me, because then it ends up as 2 video files in my recordings, and I hate that. One of my friends has been complaining about Invoker, I guess. There's like multiple comments throughout this entire feed, and then I have another friend who it says they got a Rampage as Invoker, so it's funny. You get both sides of it. Like, hate people who pick Invoker of a game, guy who plays Invoker and gets Rampage, you know? I understand why Invoker's picked a lot. He's a fun hero. He's a relatively good hero at most levels, most MMR levels. I guess at the top, I'm not sure, but most of the lower MMR levels, he's decent. And a lot of people don't know how to handle him, so they do bad plays against him. Like, people don't understand what kinds of items you need to buy for Invoker. Like BKB. Buy a BKB. End of discussion. But people don't, because they don't seem to understand that BKB is a good item. What are you going to do, right? If you're at lower MMR, buy BKBs. Like, almost every game. If you don't understand, like, what warrants buying a BKB, just buy it anyway. You can't really go wrong. There's always something that you're going to be able to use a BKB for, so... At MMRs nearer to me, obviously, you should understand when it's better, but for lower MMRs, just buy it. Everybody always says, like, well, I'm a carry, and I could buy a Butterfly or a Scotty instead, which I do sometimes. Well, to buy a BKB, it's just a waste. I get almost nothing from it besides surviving, and I feel like my team should be able to kite and crowd control enough to prevent me from dying to spells. Well, you know what? Buy it anyway. That's the rule. Exactly. Buy it. It sucks to have a slot dedicated to a BKB, which only gives you, 200 health, 16 damage, if I'm right. 10 more of your strength hero, but roughly. It sucks to buy that item for how much it is, which is like 3,750 gold. That's not fun. It's a commitment, basically. But you need it. You need it. If there's a lot of spellcasters, it's just essential. Now, sometimes with someone like Spectre, I can get away with it, because if they're casting damage spells at me, it's fine. I don't care. Being stunned kind of sucks, but damage spells, no big deal. Silences, I'm anti it off. But you're not always going to have the option to not buy a BKB as a carry. A lot of the times, you need it, and it's going to save the game. 3,975, so I was actually lowballing it. Yeah, 10 strength, 24 damage, a little bit more than I thought. It says it uses a Mythal Hammer, I knew better. But you have to realize that a 10-second magic immunity is ridiculous. Like, they can't touch you for 10 seconds, basically. So big. So extreme. And I'm guilty, like I said, but don't follow my example. Buy a BKB. This is an item. If you're like a Wraith King, and you have a Blink Dagger, you have, a Basher, a Deso, and you're against an Invoker, I don't even care who the rest of the team is. Buy a BKB. It's the right way. If you're PA, just buy a BKB. I don't even care who the teams are. Just buy one. It's generally speaking the right option. I cannot believe I'm still matchmaking. Oh my. I'm supposed to matchmake quick. Because I'm a nice player. I get commended. And then I get screwed. I have 313 commends. I deserve to get a match. I actually don't like how you can look back at your battle passes, because then I get bothered when I don't have something good. Oh. Yes, finally. When I don't have good, a good filled up battle pass. Too many actives is definitely a concern, which is why there's usually a passive that might be okay to replace most actives. BKB's not one of them. If you need it, you need it. AM, I'm going to ban him. I'm going to be honest. I'd rather face a Nature's Prophet at this point. It's just the truth. I was going to play Tinker. I was thinking about playing the Tinker. Tinker, maybe. I don't know. I'm not the best Tinker, but I have faith that Tinker is just too strong right now. He's very powerful. I don't know. I'm not really great as him, but I understand the idea of what you need to do. Boots of Travel. Shift Q your Blink Dagger into the trees. March the machines, rearm. March the machines, rearm. March the machines, rearm. Boots of Travel back to base. That is a hard counter to me. No thank you. I have learned a lesson from the other end. Spectre is easy Tinker kill. Shadow Fiend's okay against Spectre. Not great, but okay. Just because you kind of kite Spectre a little bit. Your rage. You do a lot of damage. I would worry about playing someone like TA who's also decent at hitting Spectre, only because you're too close and you'll take the damage back. And if Spectre goes on top of you, even without the Radiance, if your team's hitting him, it'll break your refraction and you'll be unable to blink, and that's not good. No Venom carry. Need real carry bot, not Veno. Please. I do a lot of magic damage with Necro. He's not a carry. Oh my god. Please tell me that I'm not going to get a Veno safe lane. They did Tinker, by the way. That kind of irritates me. Puck might be ideal then. They didn't ban Puck, did they? Just because I can dodge Tinker missiles, and I don't really care about Spectre because I can just leave anytime I want. Yeah, Puck's probably the play here. So we don't have a lot of carry is the problem, so I feel compelled to play more carry in the mid lane. But most of the carries I'd want to play are really bad here. Storm could be good. Could be. I need somebody who's a little bit more carry-esque than Puck, because my Dagon's going to be really bad against Spectre and Pudge. As much as I still do magic damage to Storm, I have a more physical component than Puck does. And more options. I don't need a Blink Dagger and stuff, so I can get different options like an Orchid and stuff to really help my team, I think. My recommended guide's gone, I guess. I don't know. That's sort of irritating. Recently, instead of getting a Null Talisman, I've liked to get a whatever relevant stat is part of Boots, so Robe of the Magi, for example, of Treads, if I'm a Tread sort of hero. I could build Treads on Storm. I think it's really good for the last hitting in lane, if you can get them. So I like to have the +6 flat damage, the extra mana pool. I think it's very helpful. I do not believe in us. We have a Veno carry. There we go. And I guess I'll just buy that. That's fine. Don't I have a Shiva's quest, actually? Hex.
Good luck, everyone.
That's fine, because he'll be in Ether form. I think it counts anyway. Good luck, have fun. I didn't do it last time. That's probably why we lost. It's gotta be, right? Bottle. There we go. Got a good luck back from the Pudge. So Ricky's going to have to transform into a core. And Veno's not going to be that helpful because Veno's safe lane is not... I know he's an agility carry and that he can do... He's an agility hero and he could carry, but it's not good. I just don't like the idea of it being a Veno because Veno's gain... I mean, it is a 2.8, but he doesn't have any abilities to go with it besides his kiting capabilities with his slow. You know, his poison sting and stuff. Other than that, he has no abilities that make... excuse me, that was unpleasant. That make right click relevant. Alright, Tinker as expected. I'm gonna get beat up a little bit here. I really should have finished my auto attack instead of being a jerk. Tinker's horrified of Ricky, so I'm just gonna get some free stuff here, I guess. Ooh, I'm destroying him right now. Oh, Tinker is not a happy camper, but he does have a bottle. He went for a greedy bottle, and it's kind of paying off. The miss. Okay, now I'm kind of irritated because this is not what you do.
Let's go on this guy. Maybe not. They have a word mid.
A sentry, to be exact. Yeah, I mean, he's just not really a good carry. I mean, I know some people can make it work, but it's just not... He doesn't have abilities to go with it. Like, why is Sven a good carry? Because he has... oh my god. I'm dead. At least I do respect the Disruptor immediately TP'd in. Thunderstrike him. Alright, so now I don't appreciate the Disruptor as much anymore because he should have used Thunderstrike to help me win my lane since I just died. But obviously doesn't really consider the idea of it being important, and that bothers me. It's important that I win against Tinker. I'm already now down a half level or so. And I need to find a way to make it back. It would help a whole bunch if Tinker had less health.
I think he left the lane. He's still back.
I didn't grab my bottle because I forgot it was in the corner. Good thing I remembered when I looked and said, like, why don't I have any ability of regen other than Tango's? I feel like I had something else previously. There we go. Wonderful. I don't know if I can really kill Tinker here. My attack was midair, I feel like, and it kind of bothers me just because I shouldn't have missed, I feel like.
Lich is missing top.
Correct, yeah, I got destroyed. That's what happens when you get ganked by Pudge, you know? With an invis room, of course. Could just walk in.
Tinker's back mid.
Oops. Pudge is a coward. Look at him. Ha 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 ha. Sentry should be dead. There. Now he doesn't have to be confused. It's quite clear, you know, what's going on with that. Ooh, I'm so glad I got that. I didn't deserve that at all.
Don't push the lane when I'm trying to gank, man. Can't get anything done with Tinker like sitting under his tower.
I know he acts like I'm pushing the wave, but I'm getting last hits.
Run southeast X. I gotta.
It's true that I need to try to get the wave pulled, but I'm not going to give a blast hits for a gank that I don't think is going to work anyway. Ugh. The pain. I'm just having a big problem with Tinker. Oh, there's Pudge.
Nice.
Pudge lives here, I guess. That was a mistake. Alright, let's get my treads in here.
Wait for me. Alright, I'm ready.
And then I guess I'll get a bloodstone. I like the idea of a bloodstone. Good item nowadays.
Nice.
I just wish that I had any kind of quick buy, you know, around. I don't know what he thinks he's going to accomplish.
Don't go. Just making the space is good too.
I think going back to base might be ideal here.
Backs. Watch out for it.
I don't know. I guess I'll just get a rune and just be happy. That's mine. I need to respond to this. Ooh, he's 6. I did not realize that.
That was a great glimpse.
That was huge. That was so big. Be like tree. That was so huge. I am so happy. My team just did everything right. Just everything. They had a little bit of a skirmish, of course, which wasn't ideal. But then, you know, I came in. Disruptor had a perfect kinetic field. That was cool. And then after that, he just brought back. I need this. He just brought back Tinker too. He was like just in range. Just bring Tinker back. Perfect glimpse into Axe, who had a perfect call. Like that's what dreams are made of, right there.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
I didn't know he was level 6. That's my bad. Shit.
I wonder who was level 6. Lich. That's really unfortunate. Fine. Thanks. I could probably hurt Tinker a lot, but I couldn't kill him. I'm just gonna go grab Rune. Nothing's really gonna stop me unless there's already a hero there. Oh, there's a hero there. I'm afraid of Pudge, so I kind of want to just go anywhere else. He's scoping out a potential gank. This is real? This is a real Spectre? What is he doing?
Suspect.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get any yeah, I think he was also trying to help bottom at the same time, so it was a useful in both ways ult. It was a good ult. Hurt us. But we did get the tower top, and Axe will probably get this. That's unfortunate. Counter Helix just wasn't within range there. I have to live. That's priority 1 here. Pudge has a infused raindrops, and that's a concern. This Necro is actually really strong. Okay. Then what is Necro? What is Veno able to do here? Nothing. He just he doesn't even right click because he can't. Nice. Well done. That does work, by the way. Hitting Necro with counts as ethereal. He has a headdress right now. He has his mana boots, so he can always cast. I just gotta push mid if they're gonna be pushing other lanes. Give him that mana regen. Push the tower again. A little bit stronger too, thanks to the 3 additional int. Their mid is more important than our bottom, so I'll gladly take it. Alright, Tinker did stop my my split push. I'm okay with that. Tread switching. Amazing mechanic. I love it. Getting the most out of my bottle charges, because I need it. I get some tank up in here. Doesn't help too much against Necro because of the ult, but everybody else. And Atos. It's an interesting observation. Why do you think I need an Atos? Is it to stop Spectre from running? Stop Necro from going in? Like, what are you seeing that requires the Atos? I'm wondering. Not that I disagree. Oh, that's not good. Lich, 920 health, has a lot of HP regen.
Oh, I just got one shot at it. Holy crap.
Showing up.
Raindrop and everything.
Best I can do.
That Necro really needs to die. You already used it on me, I think.
I can't get aggressive here.
Maybe get some parkour items up.
It's true. I could definitely see that as being a benefit. I'm gonna hold off this push for as long as I can. Ow. Uh-oh. I at least carried the ult away from my team. That's the best thing I could do there.
Necro's Dagon's gonna be up again.
Ooh, safety.
We get some raw HP. Otherwise, we're just gonna be one-shotted by him. Or a pipe. Big wave coming in top. Anybody?
I need to get my bloodstone
You
up.
gotta watch the map, man. You just lost a lot of farm.
No, no. I do want an orchid. That's definitely what I'm going to go for after my bloodstone, if possible. Depends how poorly we're losing, because it is expensive. You're right. Storm spirits.
I really want to do that.
I forgot you had ones.
Yeah, it was on cooldown. I would have had this before.
I forgot about it. They're on our right storm.
It'll depend how things evolve at the point when I start building, realistically speaking. I got some tankiness, 250 more health. I really, really am worried about how this is going to go, though. just that alone can break some of his infused raindrop charges.
Guys are fighting way
Why are we going on that?
That hook was good.
We gotta take fights closer to our base right now. Way more abs up.
Veno's going a support Veno build. You don't build a Veil as a carry Veno. This is going to sink us. Veno is right now not able to do anything. Fortunately, it looks like Ricky's going to try to push here. Ricky's going for a Ring of Aquila, which I don't really think is the right play, but that's okay. Need to make sure they don't get that haste, because Pudge will be deadly, as would Spectre. Nice. That's what we need right now.
Yeah, nice job, guys.
Whew. Wonderful. Yeah, I need to do that again, exactly. I do have level 2 ult, though, so that's always big.
Not fight. Not fight.
Yeah, Necro's wasting his ult.
Team Biz? We have a...
I gotta get this Tinker if possible, but unfortunately I don't have the mana to cross the map for him. He went in Midas too. Like we're suffering early game, and it's because this Veno bought a Midas. He's basically buying support items. Now I know he buys an Ags and all that crap. And technically speaking, he's not going to be a support. But I still don't want him to buy those items. You know what I mean? Buy right click or something.
Great job, guys.
Ooh. That was terrifying. We're getting money.
Stay on him. Can you help us cut him off, Storm?
Storm is the man.
Okay, don't go there. Good job. If we are not under our towers, or if we don't have our team with us, we can't be going out that far. We didn't have vision over there. Yeah, but like that haste just sitting there is kind of a bait. We can't really fight into him very well. We just have to get what Bronze can. Play very cautious. Here we could go on him.
I can't even ping. Ping. There we go. I can TP to this tower. I think I need health, so I just can stand near them. I hate to do it,
Yeah.
but
Shit. They might have a ward down here.
we gotta let it go.
It's one of those games I almost want to get a gem just to be on our side of the map.
All right. I think about getting an orchid. We will see. Usually get away with it. Well, that's because your team supports you. Their team kind of leaves Necro out to dry a little bit.
I think we're gonna push top. Up there, guys. On TP in.
What's up, Lonely Camel?
Come on in there.
Oh, he's smart.
Don't expect
Bait, 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 bait. Oh my god, no!
Is this gonna ever be good? No. Spectre's gonna die no matter what. It doesn't really matter. There's no reason to go in. It's already over. Are you climbing up the MMR ladder? I don't want to hear no for an answer, so it better be yes. Your headset broke. That's awful. You can't climb the MMR ladder without a headset. This is awful, and there's nothing that can be done about it. That's just what it is. That's, like, literally awful. I can't believe that they let that happen. They knew where they were.
split hit. Storm. They're like 4 minutes.
Fair enough. Spec is there. With a radiant, so awesome. 26 minutes, is that all he has though? He has a Vanguard, that's not good. I gotta push a tower in. Ooh. Nice, and that's a ton of money. After that, I can definitely try to go for the orchid.
Oh, I got my.
I don't have a lot of health is the only problem.
You gotta get back.
I gotta find the real one.
Alright, that's just the end of that.
Yeah, Pudge has been on point.
Pudge is good. Get everybody together, have a good old time.
I'll jump on it first. Unless we can get away.
Who is that, Pudge? Good. Yes, that's exactly what we needed.
I'm behind you, behind you, behind you.
We're not with you guys, be careful.
Go, Storm.
Tinker's bottom.
Ha ha ha. Huge. We're just completely leveling the playing fields. About to get my my level 3 ult. Now I do some serious damage when I initiate. Oh, thanks.
If you turn around, Storm, you might be able to get a few when they try to disengage.
I kind of want to get a gem. You guys aren't going to stab me over it.
I'm okay with it. I don't want to tell him that because I want him to make his own decisions without... I want to be able to blame him later. But, I mean, the gem's not necessarily a bad idea. I need farm, personally. I need this orchid now. I need it yesterday. As some people say, which I'm not a big fan of that saying. Alright, one recipe left.
This is him.
Or don't you?
This might happen, so I gotta be there. Ow.
Get back, get back. Storm is up mana.
I have all the mana regen in the world. Okay, Pudge.
You can blick out it.
Just in case Pudge decides to be a jerk. I don't think gem's a bad idea. I mean, we have a Ricky, so it's a little bit risky, but it's not a bad item as long as you're responsible with it. Alright, I don't need this anymore. Alright. About to have an orchid. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm just gonna get it now. After orchid, I think a
Alright, can you guys...
a Lincoln's might be the right option. So I don't get ulted by Pudge or Necro. I apparently got smoke. I don't know. It's not mine. Yeah, it's the counter vision. I mean, I don't know. It's not ideal, but That was awesome. Got out there, got the kill. Ugh, so good. Need some extra TPs because I'm gonna be being a little aggressive.
Okay, nobody grab the courier. Please. Keyword.
Okay, never mind.
I'll walk. I won't fly. Zip, as they say. As the kids say. Alright, help that wave push. Level 20, I'll be taking attack speed, because what am I doing armor for? Just Spectre alone? Seems a little bit pointless. Yes. Overall, yes.
Dan, we're right now.
That's Lich. It's Lich and Tinker up here, so I feel a little bit less confident about making a move. Huh.
You might want to pick them up here.
I haven't been playing a lot, though. I only play ranked on stream, so, you know, twice a week. I get about 6 games a week. But I've been winning the majority of them.
Alright, that's the third ward. I think that's all of them. Sending the gem back. Nobody else take it out, please.
There you go. 46.7% mana regen is not bad. Razor Mana War? You mean my headset's a Kraken. I'm using a Black Widow keyboard and a Typin mouse. If you're curious. I don't know any of my other specs, so don't ask me. I'd have to open my programs. It's been a while since I built my computer. Spectre has Manta, that's not good. It's cheap and good. Yeah, I have no problem with my Kraken. I don't use it for the talking. I use my stand-up mic.
They're gonna jump into that.
But it was fine when I used to use it before I used the stand-up mic for my talking. And it sounds fine. Sounds great. They're relatively cheap now. I don't even know what they cost anymore, but when I bought it, it was like 70, and now I'm sure it's only gone down over time. Dell mouse, I do not use that. But the question is, does it work for you? Because people are very finicky about mouses.
Three of them.
You guys want to... They're kind of spread out.
Yep, do it.
I think we just double smoked, but that's okay. If it works for you, that's fine. I'm back in 20 anyway, so as long as we can survive through the fight, which we didn't really. Disruptor did everything he could. Ricky is running away with low health. I mean, that wasn't good, but it wasn't the worst, I guess. I went a little bit too far with that jump. It's very sad. Very sad. I messed up. Is that real Spectre? We don't have anybody who can really make anything out of it, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're in just a really bad spot right now.
Nice guys. Probably one more.
I don't know. I mean, mine is really clacky in case you guys have noticed when I hit keys, you know. And it lights up when I hit keys. It has an after. I set it for after light so I can see what keys I hit. In case something weird happened, I can see for a few seconds.
I know Lich had 2 words. I can't find the second one.
But everybody has their own preferences. As long as it's decent enough, it's fine. Like, the question is, are you playing professionally? No, then it doesn't matter. The problem we're having here is we don't have enough damage. We need damage.
They were in Rush.
I did not expect us to get in a fight right there. Oh gosh. Go fast, go fast, go fast. Woo! Whoa, that was terrifying. But I got out. And Axe Lich isn't even going to help him here. We spread pretty far when we fight, so I don't know why he would bother, but it's up to him. Dagon 5's down for about 10 seconds or so. Better than nothing. We have a big problem with what's going on here. How push the wave out a little bit on one lane so we don't have to focus on it. I didn't know we were making a move. Coward. Just me. I'll take it. No biggie. I do have buyback in case things go really bad, but my respawn timer is low anyway. I don't know. I don't have a ton of faith in what's going on. That was good. My Inspector is, Ooh, scary. I just got a lot of money. 600 gold, that's good stuff. That's what I was hoping for. I'm out of mana. Ugh.
Can we sneak Roche? This is the perfect time. I don't think we can push them apart.
He might be right. I have Bloodstone with decent amount of charges, so I don't think I need to have the buyback right now. Lincoln's is probably better for me. Scythe is next, but I won't have that forever.
Shit, I don't know. Storm is a pretty good agent carrier.
Yeah, I think that's strong.
Wasn't close enough. I have a Lincoln's too, so that's really gonna help me.
I guess pressure the jungle is the only other thing.
This has helped so much for Storm. Alright, this is where we take kills.
Push that top.
Careful, Storm.
I also back up.
Everybody's back up, which is a problem, but that's okay. We'll take this relatively fast thanks to my great attack speed.
Nope, I'm out.
Back to back to back.
Seems like a bad price.
Yeah, they're all here. We got all around. I'll take that. Let's start getting control of our jungle back.
There.
They're just wasting their time.
Couple more mana points per second. How come you stream 2 days a week for 3 hours? Well, it's hard to get time to actually sit down and play Dota on a regular basis because of, you know, work, responsibilities, all that kind of stuff. And I don't want to play Dota for an hour. I feel like that's like a jip. I mean, it's a ripoff. I'm jipping you. You know what I mean? So I want to stream for multiple hours, and the only times I can currently really dedicate to having like 3 hours or more are these 2 days. But I'm going to try and make a change soon to stream more often. Ideally, anyway, in which I might stream different games as well. I'm hoping to stream things like maybe Counter-Strike, even though I'm awful. No reason why not. You guys can, you know, watch me as I struggle. And I would still have dedicated Dota days, but then I'd have days for other stuff too. The problem is that this isn't like my job right now, streaming. I wish, I really do. But I don't currently make money off of it. All I have is my tips, which I have not received any yet anyway, since I only got them working last... in between this stream and last. So since it's not my job, I unfortunately have to make it secondary to work.
Does anybody want that GD?
It's sad though. I would love to stream more often. This, I definitely need the damage to kill Necro when he ghosts.
Also, Necro, you getting that pipe or am I getting it?
I'm actually also considering putting my stream a little bit later. Not tonight because I have training tomorrow morning, which is abnormal. I won't be training for obviously ever. I'll have a regular work schedule, but while I'm set up like that, once it's organized, I might just stream later into the night. Still start at 7 or so, but maybe go until 11 or something like that. Give more time. I'm figuring it out. As I get time available, I'm gonna handle it more and more. I'd love to stream like 4 days a week, 5 days a week. Whatever's possible.
Yeah, I feel like we need either Storm or Axe.
Maybe both.
Because if they just catch us out in front of the tower, they will wipe us.
No, it's training for work, like on the job training. It's my orientation, if you will.
Okay, cool.
I have a very complex
I
job
stopped because you were
that I'm about to start working, so it requires quite a lot of training. I need 80 hours of on-the-job training before I can do it.
Okay, they're coming. Fast.
I'm putting the gem back.
Have both.
Back to back.
He can't be helped.
Need help.
We can still play.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
No matter.
He's dead.
Well played.
We traded an axe for Necro. That's not a bad trade.
There's an abysmal on spec.
I mean, I can't tell you where I work, who I work for, but I'm about to get a job as an ABA therapist, which basically is going to be me teaching autistic children how to better communicate, because they're mostly nonverbal, the ones I'll be working with, which means that I have to be well trained to handle autistic children and to perform that therapy. lots of responsibility as well, so they want to make sure the right person is doing the job, which I'm glad. I would be kind of disappointed in a company if they just said, you go do it.
Can we stay as far? Like, if you hit that close enough and you guys are apart.
My thing is in backpack.
There's a ward there.
Where? Okay, thanks.
And you don't have to play that. With the real one.
Here's the
Bye. Ooh, Necro. No. That's so upsetting. What are the chances he's back there, you know? Ricky took the hook. That was the right option. Alright, I'm not going to buy back. There's no reason. I don't find any benefit in it for me. What time is it with where I am right now? It's 9 o'clock. So I have about an hour left. Of course, I'll go over if I start a match at 9:45. I'm not going to just say, yeah, screw it. But that's what time it is currently. I'm US East, so Eastern time. We had a good defense there, but man, that was not a good idea. Like, the way we handled that. Like, we really needed to, like...
Coming, Ricky.
Oh, crap.
Don't chase.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I don't live in Cali. Do you live in Cali? I was gonna say, people say it's very nice. I'm on the Eastern Coast, so I'm in Massachusetts. That's as specific as I'll get, but Massachusetts. Yes, actually, we are still alive here. Both in Dota and out of Dota. I actually can't believe it myself. Alright, my teammates are coming back now. So, we're gonna have to make something happen here. The thing is, I could instantly kill quite a few people.
Careful, Storm, there's a bait.
Not instantly, but... it'd be pretty spooky if I was a ghost. But like a good kind of spooky. Yeah, it's understandable you don't live in America. It's no big deal. California's the western coast.
Smoke. Get back, purple.
Ooh, that hurts.
Texas is south, everything else no. I think I'd be a good ghost. Stealing all the farm for myself. A smoke could be a good idea here.
What's the game?
It's gotta be action. It's gotta be a good gunfire action.
Good against Necro. I had some problems with the whole existing thing. I have buyback, but it is late. So I'm the only one alive, and none of them died. I see a
My
problem.
back, but I don't know what I can do.
Sounds good. I like it. Nice try, Pudge.
We make a group.
Just take the hit while I can. We don't have, like, anything going on right now. It's unfortunate.
Alright, we'll have Disruptor up for this last rack.
We will have Disruptor up for this last Rax. That's true. They're just too tanky. Not gonna walk. That's ridiculous.
Use the fusel on him. Dude, you gotta use the fusel on him when he does that thing.
Did. Probably.
Necro bought back. What a jerk.
Oh, you mean kind of strong? Yeah, you will.
Oh no, they broke it. So away from the Necro while he still has everything up. And we can't possibly really win, but I can go down in style.
Was it valiant effort? Just been playing with all you guys. Still love it. Fun. Yeah, good game.
I don't even know I don't even know U.S. geography. It's not easy. I don't even pay attention. I didn't pay attention in school when I was supposed to learn it, and it was not a good idea. I'm gonna wait before I queue up just for a second. Lost 25 MMR. I'm not happy. Now I'm down a ton. Very sad. So our Veno carry. Let's see how much damage our carry did. I skipped it, I guess. It was right there. It was right in front of me. Our Veno carry actually did a lot of damage. Wow, I am actually shocked. However, I will say that all of that damage was what you would call dead damage. It didn't mean anything. People would take damage, the fight would end, and they'd heal. That's not useful. So Veno got 1 kill, died 12 times, had assists just by being there. I would say Veno was relatively useless for the game. I'm surprised that much damage actually came out of Veno. Me and Axe did most of it other than Veno. And the problem was that I don't even know what happened, to be honest with you. Spectre got fed and Tinker got fed. And Necro, even though he didn't have as much money as some of his friends, he still mattered. All of them just played it safe. I'll start queuing now. All of them just played it for the late game, I guess. And it really, really screwed us. We were losing almost the entire game, to be honest with you. You know, I was doing fine at the beginning, the first 10 minutes, and then I kind of went into, you know, okay mode. I was doing all right. Veno was doing kind of bad for a carry, but he kind of settled into an all right. Axe was doing all right for Axe. Ricky was doing very poor for a roamer. I'm not saying it's his fault, but it didn't go well. Unfortunately, during this, Necro apparently got a ton of farm. Spectre got a ton of farm. Tinker did all right. We just couldn't really do anything. And one of the biggest problems was Veno bought a Midas. At 16 minutes, bought a Midas. What a waste. It killed our early game. It was a bad item. I can't really go into... There's not a lot of detail to even go into. I mean, we lost because of a very, very bad safe lane pick that I tried to stop. And then, I mean, our team fight is better, but their elongated team fight is better. If our team fight doesn't end with their deaths quickly, they will always overtake us because Spectre will still be alive. Pudge, if Spectre and Pudge are still alive, they're still going to do a ton of damage. Necro will always heal up fully, heal his team. They can keep going better than we can. We throw our ults, like Disruptor ult. You know, I zip in and waste all my mana. Veno ult. After that, we're one-trick pony, you know? Ricky and I guess Axe will still matter, but that's about it. So they had a better long team fight, which really killed us. And we didn't have a good carry. The only carry is me. I don't know what happened there. The only carry was really me and Ricky, but Ricky had to play support, which was ridiculous. I think the game would have gone very differently if Ricky was the one carrying and Venomancer supported, like it should have been. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. I didn't learn anything. I couldn't even name all the states, let alone tell you where they are. There's so many heroes I don't like to see anymore. I don't like to see Necro, just Prophet, AM. It's all terrible. So I have to safe lane because apparently nobody else is capable. I'll just hover over Slark even if I don't play Slark. Do we have anybody from the last game? Citadel, no. Clock Stompa, the Once and Future King, no.
Whatever.
Jan, no.
I like it.
Thank you, M Pro Bison. My friend, who I know. I appreciate it.
I've never had a Dos Equis.
Yeah, I didn't learn anything. Random Ursa. Ursa, do you want safe lane? I'm okay with switching it just because it's already done, you know. He's a much higher MMR than me. He's got like 100 on me. A little bit over 100 actually. I'm not sure who yet. I'm not sure who I'm going to offlane. Phoenix is a little bit weak against Viper because he can sit there and just destroy me. I didn't. That's strange because it's not a stun. It's a root.
Wait, so am I the carry? Okay, so Ursa's going safe lane carry. I can go off lane with you, Jack, or whatever you want to go. If you want to support, that's fine. If you want to carry, that's fine. Okay, that works.
Battle Tree? I don't know about Battle Tree. I don't know if I support the Battle Tree. I have to see what they pick to see if Phoenix is really right
I mean,
here.
If that's the case, I might as well just roam.
I don't do a lot of damage to Viper, but I'm going to hurt Sven because he usually doesn't attack very
Back to
fast.
level 2, that way I can get my stun and my ignite. And then
Unless he has, of course, a Mask of Madness build. If he has a Mask of Madness build, Ursa will eat him, so I'm fine. That's like okay.
Or we can try to
That's
top
really
it.
strange. It shouldn't work. Legion mid. What? What is this? Maybe I should play somebody different. I could do like a silencer, but I don't really like an off
If you
lane
want to, I can
silencer.
buy one of those wards.
I don't know. I'm thinking that I'm going to have friends in the area to stun. But I could be countered pretty easily by Winter Wyvern. Pudge? I mean, Pudge definitely isn't bad for me. I think the Phoenix could work out. It's a good dedicated stun, some good damage over time. I can heal my team, which is pretty strong. Help win duels, for example. Because I'm going to be ulting in the background of dueling. And they don't want to deal with me at that point. They don't want to see, like, oh, let's kill Phoenix. Because if they do, they're letting the dual target just die. The Legion will lose mid against any of the people they're going to send. It's either Lina or Viper. If they send Pudge, they're stupid. That's ridiculous. But Lina or Viper will both crap on Legion because they just kind of hit him from a mile away. Hit her. Legion Commander can't really respond in any way, shape, or form. But despite all this, I'm feeling like this might be a double down match. I don't know. Something about it. Because, like, I'm good with Phoenix. I feel strong with Phoenix. We have a roamer instead of a jungler, which I like. Late game, we crap on them. In early game, we crap on them because Winter Wyvern's ult is only strong late game. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I'm definitely predicting. Double down. Is it the right option? I don't know. What's life without some risk, friends? I have doubled down. I'm going to play that much harder now. Plus, if you want to consider it this way, I lost 2 matches. I have to counterbalance those 2 matches. So I'd have to double down to counterbalance them.
Hey, watch it. They have enough stuns and slows to be able to get a first blood, so just be careful.
We have more stuns if you don't count the AoE. Well, we have equal stuns if we don't count the AoE, I guess. As long as Winter Wyvern didn't take Cold Embrace, which technically counts as a stun.
Viper offlane.
Oh, please, please, criticize all my moves. Give me advice. You do what you gotta do. I play a very safe Phoenix offlane. I'm just there to try to get last hits, to survive, get experience. And then as soon as I hit like level 7, I usually end up killing whatever supports with the carry. And sometimes I kill the carry if I'm lucky. Afrochick will vouch for me. I usually get a lot of kills as Phoenix. I hope Afrochick will vouch for me. Otherwise, I have a very overinflated, you know, feeling of my skills.
2 top.
Good with the fire chicken. Alright, so I have to be careful about Sven here. He could try to stun me and make a move. And of course, Arctic Burn. Because why not? Fortunately, Sven is dumb.
Maybe it's best if I do stay up here for a little.
And decided not to deny that. And decided to just let the wave push. Ooh, my last hitting could use some work, though. Every hit denied is a win for me. You think so? I don't use salves very much anymore. They are good, but usually I find that having a salve makes you riskier than you should be. It makes you act differently. By the way, the reason I didn't take a skill is because if I needed Icarus Dive to get out, I want to have it available. But if, like, 2 people just suddenly came in lane to kill somebody, I want to be able to do some damage. Oh. Alright, cool. Back up with the creeps.
I pulled, careful.
Get me that ring of regen. Now I'm going to need to use my Tango. How is Sven taking so much damage?
I got it.
I mean, yeah, it definitely does allow you to have a second life in lane. But like as Phoenix, for example, as long as I have a couple Tangos and the Mango's passive, and I bought an early ring of regen, I'll still have so much regen. They really can't eat through it. Unless they're the most aggressive, safe lane in the world. How is this Sven allowing me to get any denies? He's got like 15 damage on me. Oh, that's sad. For him. Very happy for me. I'm not gonna get that range creep. Why bother?
It is stacked again for later.
Having the shrine is huge. I love using the shrine as the offlaner. Mids always complain too, and it's like, use the other shrine. This shrine is for me.
I'm gonna pull again.
This Sven is not really controlling the lane like he probably should be. It's not that hard, you know? Ooh, that was aimed at me. Scary. I'll back out for a minute, get this bounty rune, just so I can get some easy money while I regen here. I want my Icarus dive to be off cooldown if I'm going to go anywhere near away from my tower range, so safest option. Sven does have a stout shield, which was smart, but I just feel like he's not running this lane properly. He's allowing me too much room to breathe. If you're this Sven, you want me to never feel comfortable to be here. But I feel pretty comfortable. He can't do anything about me because he's not really doing anything.
You have a tango here, so.
Okie dokie. Now that I have Tranquils... Oops. No thanks. As soon as I get hit with Arctic Burn, I know I'm going to take a lot of damage. It's not worth me staying close. So, next item I'm going to get. We don't have a lot of magic damage.
We're all so low.
Haha, leading. I'm getting way more farm than I should be. This is awesome. I'm not sure if I really want to go for a Yules to dodge things. That's probably not a bad idea. Gives me some good mana regen.
Okay. Getting recipe first. What a scrub.
I'm fine. Just gonna casually go back to base.
Do you want to meet up over here?
Oh, sure.
I have one on me. Do you want to use yours? Or...
Go ahead and use yours. Let's go kill this Sven.
Got Tranquils, why bother?
Phoenix is kind of low. Do you have your ulti?
Cheeky hook dodge. That's what I'm thinking. I didn't get as much experience as I should have. I feel like. There's my money. Ah, nice.
That wasn't in the sanctuary.
Smoked again. Are we really just gonna do this all over again? Because that's super
I
funny.
would never expect it a second time in a row.
I'm terrible.
Now I have my beautiful... That's what I mean. It prevents the damage. I also am thinking maybe I can Yule somebody.
I didn't just shackle the wyvern. I'm sorry.
I can Yule somebody right before I ult. So I go in with the Shivas, which I'll end up having.
Tubby's here.
Just expensive. And then immediately I'll Yule somebody who's scary like Viper, just so that they can't break my ult.
Hey, look, farm. Unimportant. Can't farm.
There, probably just hit with my fire spirits. He's not happy. We're doing great. This double down. How long ago was that Lonely Camel? Because I've recently seen a Pudge not get a hook through a Cyclone effect, and I didn't know if it was because it just looked like it hit or not. Because I know it's supposed to go through, but I haven't seen it.
Holy crap.
It's done.
Very unfortunate. That's okay.
That's my fault. I should have realized Ogre didn't have any mana.
It's also my bad for not saying I do not have mana.
I can fix his mana problem. Give him a mango. He's good to go. Yeah, because I don't know if it still does. I like, maybe they changed it secretly and didn't tell anybody. Because I never saw it in a patch. I look at the patches very carefully. But it does seem to... I've seen it, I think, twice not go through, and I was shocked.
I'm gonna try to kill this Lena.
Personally, I don't think it should go through. Even though I love Pudge. All the same.
Definitely think she saw, yep, this is a problem.
Sven has returned. Alright, I'll get my mana regen now, just because it's one of the more important parts.
Just go into fog and I'll smoke you.
Can me and Shaman share top so I can hit 6.
Yeah.
Thank you, Papa Ursa.
Papa Ursa. Yeah, I think I need to see it in test lobby. That's what I need to do. Or maybe this match we'll see it happen. More evidence. I'll try anyway.
Do not walk. Oh god, please no. Well, hey, she missed.
Denied. I love denying creeps. I need this in my life. Low cooldown ult would be awesome. I'm dead. I had to try. Newest thing you found is a Reddit thread from January saying you can be Pudge and Hook. Yeah, probably can then. The examples I've seen have been bad ones. No, we kited them away. What is he doing? Foolish Legion. Alright, I just chipped away at Viper's health.
Since we have Vegas, should we just take the old tower there?
I don't want to respawn because I don't want them to get it. So I'll block it.
Oh, and they are all here. Run. Run away.
Well, if they're all there, that means they're not here. Not that many anyway.
3 middle and 2 bottom.
Goodbye. It was nice knowing you, Sven. Oh no. Oh no, I'm dead. Save yourself, friend! That would have helped. That's okay. So I don't think that getting a Veil is a good idea. I don't really need it. But rushing a Shiva seems a little bit premature. So I'm wondering if there's something better? I go Heaven's Halberd, just
That's awkward.
go all the way, you know?
There's not 2 wards there. No, please. You trapped me in your snakes. Someone, please give me a teleport.
Sorry.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna live.
I gotta protect the Soger. Puns are always welcome here, don't worry. I like
Has
them.
some Axie there. Oh, it's like a good word trap even.
Wow! Wow!
Always funny when people do the different language voice clips.
Sven hurts.
No damage to me. No thanks. I'm all good with
I
that.
don't know why you went so deep. That was balls deep, like. Yeah, I know.
Ah, there's my beautiful Tranquils back. I don't know. I think a Heaven's Halberd's a good idea. What do you think, everybody? Heaven's Halberd is strong versus Sven and Viper and even Lena. I'm feeling it. You think Atos? Why are you always Atos? What does Atos do for me? I don't... Last game Atos was reasonable, but the game that you said it. But this game, I mean, Atos doesn't do much for me. It doesn't stop a ranged character from attacking. So I Atos Viper, and then as soon as I ult, he just hits me anyway. I need to stop people from hurting me, and I also need to stop people from hurting my teammates. I don't want Viper to attack anybody. Oh, okay. Oh my god, he went back. Sorry, Ursa.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, I love it. I always love when we get these moments of destruction. Oh, God. I want this fence so bad, but I just know it's never gonna
Oh
happen.
no, Lena's here. Run. Just go. Leave me. Hey, how about that?
I don't let my friends die. Usually. Unless it's a few particular friends whom I steal all of their kills and they deserve it. You know who you are. And then enlist my other friends to steal their kills too. Good times. I had 6 people watching consecutively. Good day. I bought the Talisman of Evasion first because they might think I'm going something like a Solar Crest. They won't know. They won't know what I'm gonna do exactly. That works. Gotta secure all the kills. Oh, some people deserve it. Don't worry, friend. I obviously need all the farm. Swooping in to deny the tower. I love swooping as Phoenix. You just feel so dramatic. You're just like, whoosh. That wasn't a very good impersonation of Phoenix swooping, but I'm going to take it for what it is. Whew. We gotta get some more towers here. Swoosh. Yeah, I'm with you. Start it up, I'll sign. Just in time to not get caught in that and still doing damage to their entire team. That's so huge. I don't know, I like a Curse Dive. As a name. I'm gonna pressure top here because it seems like the right option. No. Dang.
All you people running for that shit.
Legion shouldn't have done that. But I guess Legion's a little bit greedy and deserves whatever happens. I can't do anything here. I did what I can. I threw some fire spirits in there. I call it dive usually. Alright, then to Shiva's.
Well, he hooked me instead of you, so that's good, but you need to get out of there fast.
I took a lot of damage for that, but it was worth it. Viper is dead. That's all that counts.
Get to him, guys. Go, go, go.
I would love to get this pudge, but it's not going to happen. Lena is gone.
He's going, buddy. Can we take the advantage of pushing in bot, though? Like,
We really should. Oh, it's TP. Why not? So, my good friends, how do you think I handled the off lane this time? Even though the game's not over yet, just in general. I think it went pretty well. Oh, who's leaving? You're leaving, Emperor Bison? Well, I will see you at some later date. I hope. I hate that guy. No, I'm just kidding. I will miss his commentary. He's quite vocal. I love it when people are vocal, so... Anybody who talks, I miss you dearly. Anybody who doesn't talk, I still miss you. I dropped only 3 people.
hey, Ursa, do you want this?
You hear that guy is yawning. Oh, Ursa, you want this? So not concerned. I like his chill attitude. Alright, I gotta back and heal. I can't keep the pressure up with this much health. So I'll go to my secret shop, buy my plate mail. Make it so that I can't be killed easily. That's the goal. There we go. Beautiful.
Goodness, blink, careful.
Not today, Lena. Lurking approved. That's true. I mean, if you want to lurk, you lurk. I won't call you out. If you join the channel, sometimes I'll say hi, but if you don't feel like talking, then don't. I will not bother you. It's your right to lurk. I'd rather you lurk than not come at all. But if you ever want to talk, I'm here. I'm all ears. I would like to think that I answer every single message without fail because of my current amount of viewers.
Fudge is coming down mid. Fudge is up.
Phoenix is on his way. I was trying to push top, and then my team is exploding over there. Not good. This is going very well, actually. That fight turned into something good.
The hooker, so to speak.
Don't have a ton of health, but I can do something. Another last hit thanks to my ult. I like that. No blinks for Sven. I'm dead, but I tried to do as much as I could before it happened. I got Sven, so that's cool.
We also aren't fighting everyone.
No. Yes. We're diving too deep. Ult. It's worth it.
Fine.
He didn't know that until he cast. He didn't see that. So my ult up, I do 30 more damage per second and a little bit of a bigger stun if I ever stun somebody, which almost never happens. I really need to get, I think I need more spell amp. I guess I'm not really going to do a lot of damage to my spells anyway, but we already have, like, what is the physical going to do to me? What's armor going to help me with? I'm never having a problem with, like, oh, they just do too much damage. It's, I've already wasted my abilities and they're killing me. That's generally what happens, so I don't really feel the armor's necessary, since I'm building a Sheepas anyway. I don't know, I'm a little bit conflicted with what might be the right item here. Is it actually there? Alright. Legion wants to duel this Winter Wyvern, which I fully support. Perfect. And they got the stun. Oh my god, that's so huge. That was probably the Rex. Maybe 2 if we're lucky. Big deal. Heal up my team. I just saved somebody from dying from Lena Wave.
Nice. Let's get back. Back. Nice. Nice.
Awesome. That was beautiful. What a good time. That's great. I'm thinking maybe that the next item I should probably get... not actually sure. I could get a Veil. It's a cheap way to make me efficient.
And that lane's gonna permanently push, so.
I'll think about it. I just don't know what I really need right now. Radiance is good and all, but I already have evasion, so it's stacking is kind of inefficient. A Veil's good for damage, I guess. I think a Veil would be fine. It gives me some armor, too. It kind of does everything I need, and it backs up the decision to not take the armor for my talent, because now I have even more armor coming in. I have 18 armor before I even bother with the item. They know. Just keep him taking big damage and keep him attacking us slow. That's all we needed. We took the shrine, that's fine.
We'll meet up, see if you push the lane. They're preparing to defend mid.
Oof. Well, it's damage from the attack speed and everything. It's great. I love having Ogre. Alright. So just pushing in the wave, and they'll be in a big pile of trouble. I got this, guys. We got the tokens. We got the double down. This is everything. I am the second highest level on the team, which is pretty impressive. I don't know if that's possible, but... That's a big problem.
Did a lot of that.
I'm alive? How is that possible? I got nothing. I got nothing. We did get the Rex. It actually was worth it.
And Lena's dead. Fair buyback. That's kind of cool.
Ag's next, because why not? Never get the chance to buy it. I could save Ursa or something. That's even more HP regen for me. So now I'm just getting everything we need.
How close are you to refresher though? Cool deal.
Just trying to sit here, let Ursa farm, being nearby in case something bad happens.
Let him get it.
With 2 lanes of supers for them to defend against, they really are going to have some trouble. The wave clear is okay, but it's not good.
What time do we take Roche last?
There we go. Defense so poor.
Careful bottom.
And during this, they have to kind of back off of protecting from the supers, so puts us in a great spot. Oh, nice. Got the duel too. I'm fine. Megas is always the right answer. Well, we have Megas, so the game seems to be over. We're actually also taking some of their smaller buildings on the inside as well during this entire endeavor. And while they're struggling to, reconnect. I don't know why he blade mailed. What do you think was going to happen? Silly. Oh, we got one of the towers for that, too. They were so distracted they lost a tower. A tier 4 tower. That's so huge. They have no ability to defend that tier 4, because Shadow Shaman will just drop all his wards and they'll kill it instantly. It does heal, but their base is stripped. They only have like 2 buildings left. A shrine and an effigy.
I'm excited to see Ags double ward.
Bye. She was ruined. GG, well played. And it is time, unfortunately, to end my stream. But not before my breakdown and enjoying my double down. Look at all that. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love it. He got the challenge I was trying to get before. I should tip somebody. Who would I tip? I think Over knew what he was doing. I'll tip that guy. I got a new style for my little courier. I mean, he's cute. I just don't. Well, I got this right before stream. I forgot because I got a reward. Do I have a PL set? I'm just curious before I get into my breakdown. I have an Immortal I should probably be doing. So I don't have a full set, is the point. Not that it matters anyway. It's just like the arms or whatever. Now I had doubles of some things, but I needed to have at least the one, so. Okay, at least I have some PL set, I guess. So, we're up, our Battle Pass is up to level 188, which I'm happy about. And I gained 50 MMR. My friends, I still lose one for the day. But that's okay. I lost one. That's fine. I'm glad I doubled down. I'm basically where I started. That's an okay thing with me. I can accept that. So, moving into the breakdown as I leave this chat before anybody does anything. So, net worth style. I actually did really well for net worth. Their main suffering point is that none of them knew how to farm on their team except Lena, and they suffered for it. That was a big problem with them. In addition, we are very strong against them. Winter Wyvern is strong against us late because Legion or Ursa will ruin us. They'll kill us. However, if they don't catch us all, we can take huge advantage of it. So if I ult right before they do it, then I can't be a target. And I can't hurt my allies. That's huge. And we can still have some effects down. So like Shadow Shaman might have already put wards down. And yes, they're having us kill each other, but the wards are still killing the base. They have to focus on that. All kinds of nonsense. And I can still heal, I believe, through it. So that too, so can Legion if we're not inside of it. So there's a big factor there. In addition, Ursa has an ability to take 80% less damage, meaning that if he's the target of it, doesn't mean anything. And Ogre's pretty tanky, so if he's the target of it, it's not too bad. That's strong. We have some mobility on me and Legion buying a blink, and I think Ursa bought a blink. Yeah, blink, blink, and my ability, and we bought Yule's, so Fudge means nothing. Out of position, who cares? Sven, we had a Blade Mail, we had attack slow, you know, we have a lot of stuns and disables. I mean, that kills Sven if he doesn't buy BKB, and he didn't get the chance because he went greedy and went for Hyperstone, like a jerk. So that didn't help them. Lena's weak because she doesn't do well when she's jumped on. She's only good against single targets to jump on her because of the Yules. So she's weak in this. And Viper is better at picking people off. And this is huge team fight. This is huge team comp. Phoenix, team fighter. Shadow Shaman's team fighter / pusher. Legion Commander, team fighter. Ursa can do either. Ogre, team fighter. They can't team fight back except Winter Wyvern, and they suffered for it. That was a huge factor, I would say, in us winning. Damage-wise, we had a good split between most of us. Ogre Magi obviously being lowest, but that's not a problem. He bought most of those support items, so that's fine. Our biggest source of damage was Legion, and then me and Ursa. And that's kind of what you expect. As much as Shadow Shaman does damage, I mean, you expect us to be kind of higher. Shadow Shaman did his job on that stat right there. 10,000 building damage. You just destroy buildings at the end. That's very good. We could have pushed earlier, but it's fine. They had a little bit of ground they gained at 30 minutes when they killed a few of us, but they still weren't ahead. Not really. They just got it closer. Wasn't really a problem. We weren't ever in danger, I don't think, of losing. My farm started off kind of okay for an offlaner, but I brought it back to being a much more respectable amount. As you can see, who is that? That's Sven. And Sven plummeted. So I kind of took his position, and that's really what killed them and sealed the deal. Shadow Shaman did okay for a support, honestly. Legion was pretty good. Ursa got so much farm early game. That was a big part of us. A big part of us winning was that Ursa was ahead for all this time here, which allowed us to get a lot of good team fights and help everybody else catch up. Player items. Talk about the smart buys I saw. Ogre. Only real item besides the magic wand, which is great versus a lot of casters, was Force Staff. Awesome. Sven stuns. Sven goes in. You move your teammate away. Huge. Teammate slowed by Winter Wyvern or Pudge. Move your teammate away. Great item. He bought Aetherlands after that, which is normal for supports anyway. That's good. Ursa. Lifesteal. Blink Dagger. BKB to stop being stunned and Yuled by Lina, slowed by Viper. All kinds of crap that he'd have to deal with. Awesome. Bought a Desolator later just for, I guess, cheap, efficient damage. That's fine. That's not a problem. Maybe something else would have been fine, but it's all good. Shadow Shaman. Went for an Ags first, other than his Windlace. I don't really approve of that. It's not terrible, but he probably should have bought the Yules before the Ags. Reverse order. He got really greedy, but it's fine. Fresh Roar Blade, that's fine for a Shadow Shaman because you really need those double wards to do damage to the towers and heroes. Me, you know why I bought my items, which is fine. The reason they suffered. Viper got a Blade Mail at 18 minutes, which is kind of late. Then he finished his boots, which means he could have done the opposite and got more farm. He got a Dragon Lance after Blade Mail, which is kind of, I don't know, I would do the Dragon Lance first, to be honest with you. And then he got a Hurricane Pike out of it. So he really didn't have anything unique. And then he went for a Sanj, which I really don't know what he was going to do with it. I imagine a Sanj and Yasha, but it could have been a Heaven's Halberd. Heaven's Halberd would have been great against both of these, so I'm hoping that's what it was, but there's no proof of that. And these are all good items, just not in the right order. Lina, Yule's first. That's normal, set up stuns. Shadow Blade, that's fine. She has to keep away from us and pick us off. Bloodstone, I would have done Bloodstone maybe earlier, but that's okay. That's not bad. I guess if she was struggling, I just probably would have done something different to Bloodstone, something more efficient. Like, she's getting mana regen from her Yules. I probably would have got something else with mana regen in it, maybe. Like a Aether Lens or something. Maybe got this Lincoln's earlier. That might have helped. Just stop Shadow Shaman from killing her. I think the Bloodstone was a little greedy and it didn't pan out. They weren't ahead either. So that was a problem. Pudge got Blade Mail as one of his only items, and then an Aether Lens. I think that was kind of silly. He needed a mobility item like a Force Staff probably. Also to get us away from get his teammates away from Ursa. Winter Wyvern, Force Staff is great against us. That's solid. Aether Lens is great. Dragon Lance was greedy. I don't know why you need to right click that badly. You really don't. Something supporty like Yules or Glimmer Cape. Glimmer Cape would have been great, by the way, against Ursa. He really suffers versus Glimmer Capes. Because he needs to keep the hits going. Sven went Echo Saber. That's normal. It's a late Echo Saber, but that's fine. Then he went Blink. And then for some ungodly reason got a single Hyperstone. And then started to build what I assume is a BKB. This is dumb. He should have been building the BKB instead. This is 2,000 gold. This is 2,000 gold he spent on this. 2,000 gold plus this is like almost your BKB. Would have been way better. He could have built it in pieces so he wouldn't have lost money from dying. This was a huge mistake. Sven is one of the main reasons they lost because of that buy. But in the end, it just came down to the fact that our team fight was better and that we're never going to allow ourselves to be picked off. We have a lot of escapes, so we kind of control the flow of the battle. Now, we made some mistakes with bad initiations, but in general, I mean, we just get a way better deal in almost every team fight. Almost. So, as I said, thank you guys for watching. I have to end the stream here. That's what I said before, because it's 10:10 now in my Eastern time, my time zone. But I appreciate all of you. I appreciate my new follower. Respect. Even though you disappeared after your follow, it's still good. Still good with me. So I will see you guys this coming Wednesday. And this coming Wednesday, I won't have anything back. I'll still have 1,000 tokens to spend. So this coming Wednesday, we're getting 1,000 tokens down. So I'll see you guys then.